Veteran director Zack Snyder has tried hundreds of combinations for Henry Cavill's Superman and his red pants, but James Gunn did it for his movie. Superman has always been a character whose costume is completely different from the rest. Hello viewers, welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more videos. With a cape, tights, and a muscular physique, Henry Cavill and Zack Snyder jumped at the chance to dress up as Superman in 2013's Man of Steel. However, that wasn't the case for DCU co-president James Gunn. The red boxes that were supposed to appear on Henry Cavill's costume didn't look great, so Zack Snyder chose to remove them entirely. The red boxes featured in the OG version of Superman and David Corenswet were an integral part of the entire set. However, in a controversial move, Zack Snyder chose to remove the red pants from Superman's suit in his 2013 film Man of Steel. Although there were a few other things that were considered bad about the film, fans were shocked when the director chose to break the mold and create his own version. From Superman from the comic books. In 2013, Zack Snyder sat down for a conversation with Yahoo Movies where he talked about the decision to remove the red boxes. Although he tried to keep the boxes on Superman's costume, he couldn't find a way to make it cool. I tried, but I couldn't get them to look great. I struggled to keep them. But let's not forget that these red trunks are a relic of Victorian strongmen, who had to wear colored leotards and trousers over them, so as not to appear naked. The director concluded his thought by saying, "So I feel like we've moved forward a little bit, meaning that Superman will be without any red trunks to show his evolution since ancient times." James Gunn, on the other hand, decided to go old school and found a way to make red trunks look cool again. With David Corenswet, Gunn designed the Man of Steel costume and greatly impressed the world with his skills. A few months ago, James Gunn posted a photo on his Instagram account showing David Corenswet in the famous suit. Fans immediately noticed that the actor was wearing red pants and were very happy. In his chats with Gizmodo, the veteran director talked about how he will also be with the team for a long time. They also tried hundreds of outfit variations to no avail. That's when Superman star David Corenswet approached Gunn and talked about what Superman really means to the world. The director agreed with Corenswet, and so the world got Superman with a red trunk. And I think trying to pretend that Superman's costume doesn't have some frivolity at its base, trying to make him look serious, is ridiculous because he's a superhero. He continued, "It's the brightly colored one, and that's it. And that's where we landed, and eventually we all got to a place where we almost all agreed on the boxes. And the red boxes look so cool on David Corenswet's costume. It's clear that the world is eagerly awaiting James Gunn's turn as the titular character and how Corenswet's Superman will fly with the audience." Meanwhile, Zack Snyder and Henry Cavill's Man of Steel is available to stream on Max. On the other hand, with red boxes and the famous teaser reveal, the DCU Superman is currently scheduled to be released on July 11th, 2025 in theaters.
Cavill was born in Jersey, the largest and southernmost of the Channel Islands, which are dependent territories of the British Crown and are located off the coast of Normandy, France. He is the fourth of 5 sons of Marianne Cavill, née Dalgliesh, a secretary, and Colin Cavill, a stockbroker. The family lived in St. Helier, where Henry Cavill grew up playing computer games with his brothers. At age 13, he left Jersey to attend the Stowe School, a boarding school in Buckinghamshire, England. At Stowe, Cavill developed an interest in acting and participated in school productions, including Grease, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Tom Stoppard's Dog's Hamlet. At age 16, he and his classmates had the opportunity to be extras in the movie Proof of Life, 2000, starring Russell Crowe. While on set, Cavill introduced himself to the recent Oscar winner, who encouraged him to pursue acting professionally. Cavill soon landed a role in Vendetta, 2001, followed by another in Kevin Reynolds' big-screen adaptation of The Count of Monte Cristo, 2002. For the part of Albert Mandego, Cavill, who has said that he was teased for being overweight as a kid, was encouraged to lose several pounds. In addition, Cavill had guest roles in a number of British television shows as well as supporting parts in the coming-of-age film I Capture the Castle, 2003, and an adaptation of the Celtic romance Tristan plus Isolde, 2006. During this period, Cavill auditioned for several iconic roles, including Superman and James Bond, which ultimately went to Brandon Routh in Superman Returns and Daniel Craig in Casino Royale, both 2006, respectively. Those setbacks led him to consider following in the footsteps of two of his elder brothers and joining the armed forces. In 2007, however, Cavill garnered his first leading role in The Tudors, a cable series following the exploits of Henry VIII, played by Irish actor Jonathan Rhys-Meyers. Cavill portrayed Charles Brandon, a loyal courtier to the king. The series helped make Cavill a familiar face, and during its 4 seasons, 2007 to 10, he also appeared in such films as the adventure fantasy Stardust, 2007, and the Woody Allen comedy Whatever Works, 2009. After The Tudors, Cavill proved his skill as an action star, playing Greek hero Theseus in Immortals, 2011, and the son of a CIA agent, played by Bruce Willis, in The Cold Light of Day, 2012. In 2011, Cavill announced that he had been cast as Clark Kent/Superman in Man of Steel, 2013. He later admitted that he had missed the call from director Zack Snyder offering him the job because he had been playing the online game World of Warcraft. To portray the Man of Steel, Cavill transformed his body, adding so much muscle that he sometimes split the seams of his Superman costume. He also had the opportunity to work alongside Crow, who played Superman's father. Jor-El. Cavill went on to reprise the role in Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, 2016, starring opposite Ben Affleck as Batman, and in Justice League, 2017, featuring such DC comic book heroes as Wonder Woman, played by Israeli actress Gal Gadot. In between Superman films, Cavill starred in director Guy Ritchie's big-screen adaptation of The Man from UNCLE, 2015, playing a CIA agent who teams up with a KGB agent, played by Armie Hammer, and in Sand Castle, 2017, portraying a Special Forces captain on a 2003 tour of Iraq. Cavill then played the main antagonist in Mission Impossible Fallout, 2018, the 6th installment of Tom Cruise's Mission Impossible series. In 2019, he assumed the lead role in the hit Netflix series The Witcher, based on the novels by Polish author Andrzej Sapkowski, whose sources include Polish mythology and Slavic folklore. Cavill played Sherlock Holmes, the elder brother of aspiring sleuth Enola Holmes in the movies Enola Holmes, 2020, and Enola Holmes 2, 2022. In 2022, Cavill had a cameo as Superman in Black Adam, renewing speculation that he was planning a return to the role 5 years after Justice League. Cavill confirmed the rumors in the fall, but a couple of months later he wrote on Instagram that the studio had decided to go in a different direction.